Good morning. My name is Jenny Wiegand, and I am so excited to be here with you today to do some continuing education. Today I'm going to be speaking about nutrition and supplements, and so let's jump right in. I am going to go ahead and share my screen so you all can see my slides. Bear with me just while I get technology up and going. So as I said, I'm going to be speaking about nutrition and supplements, and we're going to explore how doTERRA supplements can up your day-to-day wellness and your journey to a healthier, more fit, more energetic you. So let's start with a couple of questions. The first is, why are people around us so sick? And we can see it has to do with our daily intake, our nutrition, medications we're using, even subpar supplements that we're using. The second question I have is, do you think we get what we need for good health from even healthy organic food that we eat? And the answer to that question is no. The nutrients in our soil has decreased significantly in the past 50 years, to the point that even organic foods many times are grown in subpar soil, and definitely our non-organic foods are grown in soil that just doesn't have the nutrients that it used to have. Nutrition is foundational to good health, and we need to look at things that we're putting into our body as an opportunity and a way to allow our bodies to function optimally, to increase our energy level, to increase our mental clarity. All of our supplements that we look at and even the way we eat need to help us feel better, not make us feel worse. We hope that our nutrients and our supplements support our cardiovascular health. They help us to have proper inflammatory responses, not over response in our body, causing increased inflammation. One of the ways that we can do that is to use doTERRA supplements. And I love the opportunity to talk about Lifelong Vitality Pack. It's a phenomenal nutritional supplement. It is critical that we use things like this in order to give us more energy, give us more mental clarity. So Lifelong Vitality is a nutritional equivalent when you take the supplements that are provided in these 3 bottles, as they're instructed twice daily. They provide 12 servings of fruits and vegetables in each serving that you take. That's incredible. There's no way I could get that in on a daily basis with the things that I eat and I drink. These supplements are made from whole food sources. That means that there's no fillers, there's no added food sources or added junk. It's just good, healthy food sources. There are essential oils added to these supplements, which help maximize our support. And there are omegas in the capsules, which help to preserve them for their potency. So let's look at each of the 3 separately. So the first one is Alpha CRX, and it's a blend of antioxidants and polyphenols. There are actually 17 herbs in Alpha CRX, and it helps for our cellular regeneration, and it helps us give it more energy so we feel better. The second one is our E-omegas, and those are our omega fatty acids. I don't know about any of you, but I don't love taking a fish oil supplement because it makes me have that fishy smell, and I don't like it. I love what it helps do for my body, but I don't love taking it. This is a great omega oil supplement with essential oils in it. It gives us what our brain needs, what our joints need for good health. It's a phenomenal supplement. And then last is our Microplex Vitamin Z. It's our multivitamin. There's no fillers in it. It is super well absorbed because it has really high bioavailability. So you get every nutrient out of it that it has in it. Again, because there's no fillers in it. doTERRA is so committed that this is pivotal in your wellness journey, and they stand behind it so concretely that they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So the challenge is you take the supplement for 30 days as instructed. At the end of those 30 days, if you don't feel like you have more energy, that you have better brain clarity, that you feel better, you can send even 3 empty bottles back and get your money back. So I challenge you, do your research about the supplements and the products and the quality, and then try it for a month. I just know that you're going to feel better. I know in our house, this was sort of a game changer. My husband and I committed about a year and a half ago. We were going to do it for 30 days and see how we felt. My husband had been struggling a little bit with his cholesterol, and we didn't want to do any medication. We just wanted to do diet and supplements. So he did it for 30 days. He felt better at the end of those 30 days. So we decided to do it another 2 months and then check his cholesterol. And his cholesterol was better. And we feel better when we take it. If we miss several days, like just in the chaos of life, we forget to do it, we both know, like, we're not sleeping as well, our brains are foggier, we don't feel good. So for us, it's been a game changer. doTERRA is the largest essential oil company in the world, and this product is their #1 selling product. And I think that says something about what people find when they start to take it. Let's look at some of the other supplements that doTERRA provides. After Lifelong Vitality, gut health was top on my list of things that I wanted to address. And actually, I started with my gut health before I did LLV. My husband did it the other way around, but I started with gut health first. Gut health plays a vital role in our overall health and well-being. Our gut navigates and drives like 80% of our immune system, our emotional well-being, our hormonal well-being. It's a key place to make sure we are getting good nutrition and good supplements. It's vital for everything from weight control, like I said earlier, to immune function, for our overall mental wellness and physical wellness. There are many things in our day-to-day life that damage our gut. Unhealthy diet, antibiotic use, lack of exercise, poor sleep habits, stress. Who has any of those? I can pinpoint several of those in my day-to-day life that are still present. So having good supplements in place to help counterbalance that is key. So the first one is Terrazyme. Terrazyme has 10 critical whole food enzymes that help you to process the foods that we're taking in well. It helps to reduce food intolerance. The recommendation is to take 1 to 2 with each meal, and it will help with your overall digestion of food. So for me, I take at least 1 with each meal, and if I have a particularly heavy meal, maybe more carbs, maybe more meat, I'll take 2. And I can totally tell if I don't take it. The next part of good gut health with supplements is a good probiotic. doTERRA offers 2 options. One is PB Assist and then PB Assist Junior. My kids take the junior version. I do have a 10-year-old, and he's been able to move on to PB Assist because he's good at swallowing pills. But they love PB Assist Junior. It's almost like a little pixie stick. So for them, they feel like it's a treat. But for adults, PB Assist Plus is where we want you to start. And the great thing about PB Assist is it's a dual encapsulated probiotic. What does that mean? That means the exterior of the probiotic actually has prebiotic fiber on it. So when the capsule gets to your stomach, that prebiotic fiber is what's broken down first, which enables the probiotic to then be moved through to your gut, where it really needs to open up and be processed. So I always recommend a dual encapsulated probiotic, and this is a great option. The other thing about the prebiotic fiber is that it helps the probiotic actually adhere to the stomach lining, the gut lining, so that it really can do its job well. Let's look at a few other supplements that are available from doTERRA. This is a comprehensive list, and we'll look at each one sort of separately. A good idea while you're listening is to maybe just screenshot this and be able to write down ones that you might want to add to your LRP for your next month's order. The first one is Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex. This is a supplement that helps support muscle and joint comfort and function. It also helps to soothe aches and discomfort. It can be used in conjunction with Deep Blue Rub, and it can be used on a daily basis. We use this for our day-to-day discomfort, maybe if we've worked out a little harder or we're having some joint pain because we've done an exercise or been in the yard and used muscles we're not typically using. I also have used this for headaches or for monthly cramps, and it's been fabulous. It is great, like I said, in tandem with the rub. So sometimes I'll rub a little bit of the Deep Blue on a joint that's sore, and then also take a Deep Blue polyphenol complex just to help get maximum benefit. There's already some polyphenols in the Alpha CRX, so you're already getting some when you take LLV, but this just helps to heighten it for a little extra support on days that you're uncomfortable. Adaptive Calming Blend capsules. This has been an awesome addition to our daily supplements. It came out last year at convention, and it is phenomenal to help with our emotional well-being and support us to have calm and positive feelings. It supports mood and help improves your state of mind. It encourages relaxation and mental well-being. It can help support your cognitive function and your emotional balance. If you're having days where you know you're going to have a tremendous amount of stress, or maybe there's something coming up where you know there's going to be some anxiety, it's great to take one of these and just set yourself up for success. You've sort of centered yourself and you've helped calm yourself, and it helps just decrease that stress that doesn't need to be there and that we know that's not healthy for us. Also, you can use it in conjunction with diffusing the adaptive oil blend. Next is turmeric. I add turmeric to so many of my patients' regimens, and this option for turmeric has been so enlightening to me to study it. So turmeric in and of itself helps to support a healthy inflammatory response in the body. It helps the body fight off free radicals. It protects the body from oxidative damage. And combined with complementary benefits of both turmeric oil, this dual chamber capsule also has the oil and the curcuminoid, which is the turmeric extract. This combination together is completely unique. doTERRA is the first to have it out on the market. And it helps to have the extract and the oil together. And they act on different receptors in the body, so they help to heighten turmeric's benefit. And we know that turmeric can help with joint discomfort. It can help promote cardiovascular health. It can help reduce cholesterol levels. And this is just an optimal way to take it. Next is the Serenity blend. Serenity is our restful blend, and we can use it either in oil form or capsule form. This is great to take before bed. It helps to relieve some of the occasional sleeplessness that people suffer from. It helps to promote relaxation before bed. It encourages an all-over restful sleep throughout the night. And it can make a difference in the quality of sleep that you're getting. It can calm the nervous system. It helps to reduce stress. And it can help you wake in the morning to feel refreshed and not have a hangover or grogginess in the morning. So for people that struggle with sleep, they can use a capsule. They can take 2 before bed, and they can also diffuse the Serenity blend beside their bed. And those two things together really help to promote healthy sleep. And we know from talking earlier that restful sleep and decreased stress are imperative to good gut health and long-term health. Next is the phytoestrogen and bone nutrient complex. These are typically recommended in conjunction together. And these can be beneficial for both males and females because bone health is important for both of us, and we all need hormonal balance. And that can be imperative to decrease stress in the body. So the phytoestrogen can help with balancing and supporting a normal hormone level. And one thing that it also does is it's used to complement a program of eating right and exercising right. It can decrease our symptoms of PMS, and it can also help with the transition in and through menopause. It contains flaxseed extract, which can help manage estrogen metabolism. Some of us have too much, some of us have too little, and it can help with that process of metabolism. The bone nutrient helps support healthy bones. That's so important for us. If we focus on that early in life, it can help change the trajectory as we age in life, and we are prone to a loss of bone density. So the bone nutrient has 100% of our calcium and magnesium, along with D2 and D3. It helps us to grow healthy bones. So if we're using the supplement before we get into menopause, it really sets us up for success. Even if we haven't been using it and we're entering menopause, still add it in because it helps us to maintain what we have. And that's so important as we get older in life. Next is MitoMax. MitoMax helps to improve our mental clarity and increase our energy. There are several clients of mine who report this has helped them to get off their addiction to caffeine. It helps to support healthy cellular and energy production. It enhances our stamina, our mental energy, and makes us clearer. It supports optimal mitochondrial function and aerobic capacity and stamina without using a stimulant. So this is a great option to give us a little bit of boost in the afternoon when you start to feel that lull. Instead of going for that cup of coffee or that Coke, we use MitoMax, and that helps set us up to get the rest of the day done and functioning efficiently and clear, and then also get that workout at the end of the day. We use it for healthy long-term alternatives to caffeine and other things that like energy drinks and other stimulants. And it is, for many people and for me, has been a game changer in that afternoon lull. Next is Endocrine Complex. This is our cleansing support. It helps us to have healthy cleansing and filtrating and functions of all those cleansing organs, our liver, our kidneys, our colon, our lungs, and our skin. It supports normal self-detoxification. It helps us clean. We have so many things that we take in, whether knowingly or unknowingly, free radicals that can be harmful to us over the long term. This helps amp up our body's way to cleanse all that stuff out. You can take 2 capsules daily, 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. It also can be used in conjunction with a cleansing process, and it can be used in benefit with the soft gels or the oil. Next is Yarrow Palm Cellular Beauty Complex. This again was one of our other products that was released last year at convention, and it's such a beautiful blend. If we think about it, Yarrow Palm Cellular Beauty Complex helps us work from the inside out to give us healthy, radiant skin. It's just as important as what goes on our skin as what goes in our bodies to help us have that ability to have beautiful skin. So it improves our skin's firmness, it reduces skin imperfections, it helps us to have a brighter complexion. It has a powerhouse of antioxidants, which supports healthy skin and a healthy body. It promotes cellular health, and it also helps with healthy metabolism. So how great to use if we're trying to maintain our weight and help our skin look healthy. This is the supplement to use, absolutely. It helps to also decrease oxidative stress. So like I said, in many of our other products, we're trying to get rid of those free radicals, those oxidative stresses that we take in because of our environment and because of the foods we have and the stress we have. This is another product that helps us work to reduce that stress on our bodies. So here is a sample of our daily schedule. This is just something that you might put together. Everybody could customize for themselves. How great that we have LLV and that when we do our monthly LRP, we can customize and that we can see exactly what works best for us and for our family. So here's an example of an AM dosing, breakfast, lunch, and bedtime with turmeric, our probiotic, our LLV, Terrazyme Adaptive Blend to help reduce our stress and set us up for success as we start our day. Lunch with our second dose of LLV, Terrazyme to keep our gut moving, MitoMax to give us that energy to get through the end of the day. That evening dose of the Yarrow Palm Complex helps us to have great skin. Copaiba that can help decrease our stress, and Serenity, both that can help us to have wonderful restful sleep and wake up in the morning with no joint pain and feeling great for the day ahead. It's a great opportunity to get high quality, potent supplements so that we have proper nutrition, so that we feel better, our body functions better, and we have better mental clarity. So here's a sample of a wellness box of everything that you would sort of put together in your monthly LRP. And like I said, we can customize. This allows us to have our LLV. We can add Terrazyme, PB Assist, turmeric, Serenity, and lemon. This allows us to then be able to optimize our financial benefit. So we know when we place an order with doTERRA and we have 125 PV by the 15th of the month, you're going to get that free oil of the month. I always love those. I'm so excited on the first of the month to see what the oil is that month, to experience the education and to get some hands-on experience with different oils each month. The product credit is also there if you order more than $50, and those points go towards your next month that you can use for other products. It makes it affordable to take care of ourselves. It makes it seamless. For me, having my LRP set up as a wellness box makes it seamless. I don't have to think. Occasionally I have to remember if I run out of something to throw it in my LRP so that we're not without something. But if I have it set up like this, it just becomes my routine. And as we know, it usually takes about 30 days of doing something for it to become a routine. And when I've done it for 30 days, if I miss a day, I'm like, oh, I missed something. So this sets you up for success. You can talk with the person that enrolled you or your upline if you haven't set up a wellness box about how to get started on that and what products you might want to put in place to try for a month. I know you'll love them and you'll be adding them to your box every month. So now I'm just going to talk a little bit about doTERRA and the wonderful business benefit that it is. doTERRA has the great opportunity to help you build a pipeline of residual income. But the way that we look at doTERRA is there's three types of people. There are people who have experienced the essential oils, who've experienced the supplements, and they want to live a healthy, wellness-based lifestyle. And they love the products, and so they use the products. The next person is someone who has experienced the products, they love the products, and they want to share the products with their friends and their family. And when they do that, they get products paid for because they enroll people and they get PV back. So they get product points back and they can use it to buy their products each month. Then there are people who actually want to build a business. They love the products. They love sharing the products. They love seeing people get healthy and heal ailments and use natural options. And they also want to build a business so that they can earn income and they can make an impact in other people's lives as well as their own families' lives by bringing money back in. Where are you on that spectrum? Think it through. You have a traditional job, you'd be trading that, you'd be trading traditional business hours and time away from your family for dollars back into your household, but not that same amount of time outside of your household. There are limits on advancement and earnings, so you have to think through how much in your work, in your day-to-day work, there are limits in that. But in doTERRA, it's how much time you want to put in. What's your passion? How many classes do you want to teach? How many one-on-ones do you want to do? That offers you that freedom to say, I want to only work 10 hours a week. I only want to work 20 hours a week. I only want to teach 4 classes a month. You can be your own boss. You can determine how much you want to give, knowing how much you'll get back. A traditional job limits your time freedom. You have to be at work from 8 to 5 or 7 to 3 or 11 to 3 or however it works. When you do a business on your own, like doTERRA, you decide where your time is spent. And a traditional job, you're building other people's dreams typically. You're working so someone else advances. In doTERRA, you're working to see your own dreams fulfilled. It's a true residual income. There's no limits in advancing or earnings. You have the freedom of choosing your schedule and you build your own dream. Why doTERRA? You have other options. You can investigate them. I always tell people, do your research, look at the product, see what you want. doTERRA is the most tested, most trusted. There are over 8.5 million customers. It's used by doctors and hospitals worldwide. It's the largest essential oil company in the world. Its growth rate is similar to that of Apple. It's record-breaking retention rate. It creates partnerships with growers across the world. It empowers the growers to have their businesses, to reach their dreams, to support their family. It's privately owned and it's debt-free with no outside. That's a company that I feel good about working with. So let's talk about a pipeline. Think about if you had to go down to the river to get your water each day in your bucket. It's exhausting. You take your bucket down, you scoop it up, you walk it back. But if you think about, you do it each day, and you think, if I built a pipe or a pipeline down to the river that could bring the water up, it would make things easier. So you build your pipe, each day you're expanding your pipe down to the water. And then finally, one day, you get your pipe down to the water and you go home and you can turn the faucet and the water is there. That's the idea of residual income. You're building, you're putting your effort in so that when you turn that faucet on, it's just there. You don't have to go and haul it back up. How do I make money? How do I do this? It seems daunting to people at first, but it's you sharing your passion, it's you sharing your experience. So you share your love of oils with someone. You give them a sample. Then you invite them to a class and you teach them about the amazing world of oils and all the benefits there are to oils and supplements. Then you enroll them and then you support them. You teach them, you answer their questions. If you don't know the answer, you ask your upline. You get onto one of the continuing education classes and you share information. There are many income opportunities. You can look at this graph and it shows you what kind of income you can make when you start at the bottom and work your way all the way up, and how much support there is along the line. You can begin at elite where you pay for your product. Then you can move to silver, gold, and platinum, and you can be supplementing your income. You can move to diamond and above, and you can actually be replacing and multiplying. What does residual income mean to me? Residual income means to me time freedom, freedom to be with my kids, time to create my own schedule, to say, I'm going to take this 2 hours today away and work on my business, and then the rest of the day, I'm with my family, and I can do with that. Residual income means to me the ability to be able to support my aging in-laws and be there for them when they need things instead of having to be at the office. Residual income means, honestly, more vacation time for us, more time at the beach, more time where my kids are out in the open and running. It means being able to support my kids in homeschool. That's what it means to me. And I think each of us have to look at what is the opportunity that we want for ourselves and for our family. And how can doTERRA support us in that? The time involvement. I think time becomes what you're willing to put in, knowing what you're going to get back, having reasonable expectations. So if you look at it this way, 3 to 5 hours a week pays for your product. If you want to supplement your income, maybe be able to go from full-time to part-time, it's 10 to 15 hours. You want to replace your income and not go into someone else's office during the week, it's about 15 to 30 hours. I challenge you to think, could this work for you? Do you love oils? Are you passionate about them? Do you care about people and want to share your experience, your positives, your successes? And can you follow a system and get things done? If that sounds like you, definitely talk to the person who enrolled you, reach out to the upline, and let us help walk you through it from a business perspective. What's the next step? Identify what type of person are you. Are you someone who loves the products? Are you someone who loves the products and wants to share them? Are you someone who loves the products and wants to do business? When you know who you are, if you want to do the business, hop online and attend one of the business overviews. I know from my upline, there's a business overview class every Wednesday night on Facebook. So reach out to your upline and find out where you can hear that business overview. It gives you a great broad picture of what the business looks like. Also get connected. Elise Chedevy's done an amazing series called the Daily Mentor Calls, and she walks you through how to grow your business. She makes it seamless. So I challenge you to look into those as well. And suddenly you just know it's time to start something new and trust the magic of beginnings. So you begin to look at your dreams, look at the opportunity, you look at the difference that essential oils and supplements make in your life and your family's life, and you want to share that with others, and you want to see it as an opportunity to grow your own business. Thank you all so much for joining me today. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to your upline or the person that enrolled you. And I hope that you feel encouraged and that you'll hop on and begin to get some supplements and get healthy. Have a great day, y'all.